Yeah, what's up, man? This is boy kind of alone here. I just want to show you guys something, like a short clip, like right here. Alright, now, paralysis. Alright, so about that now. Aha! Alright, so, from what you can see here, one, this Lucario is actually paralyzed. This, 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 this Renegade is also paralyzed. And the last Pokemon on top right here is paralyzed. Wait, this one's poisoned, this one is paralyzed. And most of you wondering, Connor, what are you talking about? Okay, I tried to record this twice, but the first one I couldn't find a clip of it. What I need to find to prove that this was a thing. But I also was trying to make a coincidence. But here's the thing: I actually just learned, actually was quite somewhat recently, like a few days ago, that Toxtricity actually kind of has a very powerful G-Max move called Stun Shock, to which it can hit one target, inflict damage on one target, but but it can deal either poison or paralysis. It's a 50-50 chance. The player doesn't have the choice of it because if the player did, then by God, this move would be even 10 times more broken. You know, good. But basically, it's like the better version of G-Max Vault Crash. In all honesty, see, because literally, this one adds poison and paralysis. And trust me, I actually did battle my Excadrill. So, and my Excadrill did get poisoned by this by Gigantamax Toxtricity more than once. Once. Most likely due to the fact that since it's a steel type, poison can affect it unless it has a corrosion ability, to which Toxtricity does not have. So, I'm like, holy shit, this is pretty broken. But then I'm just like, wait a minute. And I think about it. Remember the whole that video? Remember the sequel, the third critique scheme video? You know, the one that I called that shitty sequel. You know, the one that I referenced as check the third description and then just said that's about it. In the descriptions, well, here's the thing. He says in the video, that, oh, you guys, if you want to actually use him the best competitively, you're gonna need this Gigantamax Pikachu because it's paid to win. This Gigantamax Pikachu is so powerful and it's paid to win. Wow, keep in mind, he has hacked for his version of Pokemon Sword and Shield, and I still question, but I got how he still has how his Switch has not been bricked. Seriously, he doesn't even address it. I pretty much either believe if he lied about it, or he actually has a or he has a VPN that constantly switches just his location every second on a second, which a friend of mine actually did actually does actually have because he kind of does the same thing too. So he doesn't want the company to find out. I'm not gonna name names because frankly I don't want to. But yeah, that actually is a thing that happened. Actually actually does actually someone can do. So maybe that's it. But then again, this is where I actually bring up more questions. So in frankly, in all honesty, as you can see here, and shoot, I just realized I'm gonna have to pull this out. Uh, mm, mm, Open link to new tab. There we go. Now, keep in mind that again, you guys know the drill. I don't want to send it, but I just kind of find it hilarious that he tried to allocate. Oh my gosh, Pokemon Sword and Shield is legit paid to win, guys. At this point, this is pretty scummy of Game Freak. Like he can't. I keep on. Now people keep on saying that's always Game Freak's fault, and I keep on saying, and that's the laziest excuse ever, by blaming the developers. Now, yes, the developers are partly to blame. I mean, like there's always a factor in for the occasion. for the equation. They're never like given a special free. But frankly, when it comes to this case, I would blame the Pokemon Company, Nintendo, and Game Freak, all three. Neither one is innocent. But technically, going after Game Freak is easy because they're the developers, meaning that Game, meaning that Nintendo and company have to listen to what they have to say on the matter of everything. When people have literally said that their own position in the company in Pokemon is waning, meaning a lot of shit. But again, going after Game Freak's easier, in their opinion. I still find it so stupid. Yeah, my throat's dry as fudge. But shitty mod videos where you're trying to make modding sound like it's a good thing because oh yeah, we can just now play the games, which was disgusting beyond all belief. But now keep in mind that there are videos on the specific date that actually do show all the G-Max moves. That's the thing. They all show them all. But here in Distant Kingdoms video, I find it particularly interesting. I find this particularly interesting because he only just shows the move's actions and animations, and then he just cuts to the next one. He doesn't show the actual abilities or effects of them. Like right here with Toxtricity. G-Max Sun Crash. Vileplume gets hit. Instant cutaway. You can see I am legit playing this on his own channel. No, I am not manipulating the video in any sort of way. Wait. 5 seconds. Keep your eye on the timer. Keep your eye on the timer. Legit, we're on the next one. He literally cut the moment of where the effects was supposed to be shown because it's supposed to either paralyze or poison. There's a 50-50 chance of that happening because it's been me a lot, unless it just like is like a rare occurrence, to which again. Saucing gets it with the move.
Priority list, and even if we don't do it during the stream, we can always do it off stream. A lot of people decided to take that option yesterday.
Pokemon gets
There is an option.
paralyzed.
It's not mandatory to donate, it's just an option.
The only Pokemon to not be affected is Zacian, the one who got hit with the move. But Lucario, Runigigers, and I believe that's Cinderace, they all got affected by a status ailment. Meaning that the chances of you getting it's a definite chance of you getting hit with it. But he decides to skip over it, and I'm gonna keep playing because frankly he does this again with the other moves as well. Wait, that time he didn't even show the move. Just skipped them. He just skipped out Creamy and the others. Wow, he legit is just skipped over a majority of them all. Oh wow! So the only one that was actually worth showing at the time was just Toxtricity, but the rest were just not worth actually showing their actual moves. So let's just cut them out. But anyway, if you look up the YouTuber Mixel, he actually has his own video where he actually shows all the Gigantimax Pokemon and their moves, their signature moves. and doesn't cut them. But it's funny because we all know the man hacked the Switch. Hacked the Switch. That's not something we're gonna deny, right? There's evidence of this being proven throughout in his own videos, because he thinks apparently that's pretty much a cool thing to do. Yeah, I'm under contingent belief that unless it's for joke and meme purposes, it's not cool. I mean, seriously. He hacked for this and for this, to which I believe it's even clipping through the own character bond. Wow, that's just trash. He, hold up. He, oh my gosh, really? He hacked for this, shitty mod where the bike turns into a car, and it still looks like some of the bike's formations, like they didn't even try to. They wanted to make it look like you're actually sitting down in a car, rather you're just pedaling on a bike. Like you just look like you're in a car. Aesthetic purposes, yay. And also, let's not forget that he hacked in a Mewtwo right here in the first movie version. Cool. So what I'm saying is, the dude hacked the Switch a lot, and to the point, and even put in legendaries in the wild area. So what I'm saying is to when he says is here, I understand it was in the current format, but keep in mind he was saying this as if you needed to get it.
This Pikachu is locked behind a $60 USD paywall. The only way to get it is by having a Let's Go Pikachu save file on your Switch. This Pikachu was used recently to win a tournament, hence pay to win.
Basically, he's saying, oh, if you want.
But Smash Bros. DLC characters are also pay to win. Yeah, but Gigantimax Pikachu is more than double the price of all current Smash fighters combined, and it's just for one form of one character. Don't forget this abomination.
Oh, fudge you, that's adorable. You just have shit taste. Like every single person in the multi-ocean on their planet. But keep in mind, he basically just, that this is paid, that, oh yeah, you need your Gigantimax Pikachu, and that's literally pay to win because it won a tournament. Meanwhile, he's hacked the Switch to get all the Gigantamax worms most likely knows about this G-Max move way beforehand, but decides to omit and not admit to any info on this G-Max move when people have shown the G-Max move beforehand, or it was even released. So, I mean, the man hides his old videos, pretends he's an advocate for Pokemon, nitpicks everything to hell about how Game Freak and the company he basically doesn't try to confront anyone who actually is trying to have a civil discourse with him, and will say, no, it shouldn't be like that. My opinion's strong, better than yours. I hear he's more mature on Discord, so maybe it's just a Twitter mentality, how he just gone to his head is very, very, how can I put this? I know he isn't a bad person, but my guy, you keep proving that you're a Galarian variant of Verlisify. Like, no joke. I'm not joking when I say that. If you remember the last video where I honestly was fucking pissed on my goddamn mind, you know, the one where I basically found it disgusting. I tried to pull it, he wasn't aware. The one where I was super angry at him. That was, along with the fact that he hides all his old videos, but his own fanbase doesn't bring it up. Like, they're just like, yeah, this game's so cool, so great. The dude I'm serious. The people who are saying that he's just a Smash, who's just joining the Pokemon community, who's doing this reviews, I really am starting to believe that. I'm starting to believe that because frankly, he's never made a video addressing it. He never addressed it on Twitter, and in his community tab, he never once addressed it either. And then I look up this. He literally omits information just so that way his argument sounds more valid by saying, "Oh yeah, let's add this. Game Freak's making a new scummy practice. This when we have a literal Pokemon that has both paralysis and poison as a stat effect for its move that has a 50-50 chance of affecting you, you, you. But I still don't know why Zacian wasn't affected though. That's the weird part. Maybe it's most like it's a percentage chance, but for me it's like a 1 out of 4. Like a 1 out of 4 chance, but there's a 50-50 chance of you being poisoned or paralyzed. But still, the effect is still there. Here, meaning, oh, boom, I just smack you with some G-Max power. Boom, your move's now dead, son. Oh, wow, I basically am now I'm the new broken Pokemon move. People literally say Toxtricity is really powerful, despite its typing, and it's really good. But you're telling me, oh yeah, Gigantimax Pikachu, yeah, that's pretty broken because of its G-Max ability. Which, yes, it's broken, but frankly, when you compare it to Toxtricities, I'm going to say Toxtricity is more broken in all honesty. See, yeah, Pikachu's can paralyze, but when you have a 50-50 chance poison or paralysis, that's kind of more powerful. I'm just saying, it's really interesting that he omitted that piece of information. I mean, yeah, but the next that one can actually be, but that one didn't win regional. That one didn't win a tournament. Yeah, it didn't seem to win a tournament at all. Oh, and frankly, it's just the top teams. Now with Dynamax. Now he most likely is referencing this Pikachu, which, if that's the Pikachu, then okay, that makes sense. But for all we know, they could have used that usage game for aesthetic reasons. 78. There's some top round on next pool. Oddly enough, it doesn't really announce the winner either. He just shows this piece of info and then doesn't admit to who's won. He just says he won a tournament, but I mean, I can only this, but then again, that could be just a regular Pikachu. Since our Pikachus are catchable in the area, and it's just easy, just Dynamax one and boom. I'm just saying, it's really easy. Easy to just omit information. I'm not trying to call him a liar, but no, wait, that's what exactly I'm doing right here. I'm just saying he's a guy who just hid information that obviously he could have told. Now, as of this current, like he could have just said, now as of this current, that this is a very powerful Pokemon, but let's keep in mind that Toxtricity as a G-Max move that can actually both paralyze and stun, paralyze and poison Pokemon, which is far more powerful and is free. But then again, Game Freak being greedy, it doesn't fit that narrative because you have another alternative than Pikachu. I'm just saying, he kind of omitted that piece of information when he could have honestly put that in. And keep in mind, I couldn't call out on that at that specific time because I didn't know Toxtricity had that G-Max move. That G-Max move even had that ability. I didn't know. No, so when I was on it from the wild area, I'm like, oh, what? What happened? How can my Excadrill be paralyzed? Then, this move literally says it can paralyze or poison my Pokemon. And I'm like, you're kidding me, right? That's literally not good for me. Do you know how hilarious that is? But he omits that piece of information. So meaning, you don't need to buy the $60 whatsoever. Like, legit, I told you guys you didn't need to buy it, but you really don't need to buy it. Again, you could just catch one now at the time of this recording, or better yet, you could ask a friend to trade you one of their Gigantimax Toxtricity. Because come on, who hasn't been catching a crud ton of those? I mean, I caught like a lot, and I barely had any difficulties with them. Mostly because I've been spamming the repeat ball on over and over again. Also, are these the shiny variants? Meaning that this dude, wait, he actually does have a. Then how the hell are they shiny? No. I'm actually questioning this. How the hell are they shiny? Because you would actually have to do this over again on a repeat loop to actually get a shiny version. I know it was on the Pacific save that you got, so either most likely he just burned. Now he hates Sword and Shield, so he probably wouldn't even want to waste an hour trying to get that shiny version, which you most likely just hack for it. And I don't think he's. And remember, he wouldn't give Game Freak 120, so most likely just hack the switch again to get. This nigga's stealing shit. Just keep in mind, I mean, you don't need to pay 120 in general. One, because you can actually just ask a friend for either version, for either Let's Go Pikachu or Let's Go Eevee, if they have one, or you can just get a Gigantimax Toxtricity to fill in that Pikachu slot. You don't really need to get Eevee unless you like the fluff factor, to which I won't judge you. And he's gonna probably just tell you, oh yeah, you need that $50 Pokeball Plus. Again, you have friends, right? Who most likely bought one or two because they thought that'd be cool, because they have money to burn. Go to that friend and ask them for that item that they probably didn't use because they had the one. Use your big boy brain here, guys, because apparently Mr. Kingdom wants to make sure you guys believe that Game Freak's trying to rob you of your money, which I find hilarious. In what way do I find it hilarious? In the way that the man, I say he's an advocate for Pokemon, but admits information that he knows personally and could have added into this video to at least make it more credible. But then again, it doesn't fit what he's trying to say. Basically, Game Freak is bad. Again, I really do not like bandwagons or mobs. You know, that shit that basically people harassing people who make shit or develop shit like with how toxic people and or rather cancerous people in the My Hero fan base are going after Horikoshi for the most inane reasons possible, because Horikoshi's just being a bad, is just this, and they harass the man for it. Or it's the same way with this, in a way. But rather, he's trying to just get people more riled up with this. You're telling me you omitted information on something that could have actually made a lot less easier, but you wanted to make sure you could make yourself sound more wise than you are. Jesus Christ. You are a Galarian Verlisify, man. Like, there's no joke about this. Now, I could be wrong, and there's like a 50-50 chance of it happening, and there's a 50-50 chance of you either getting poison or paralysis. I might be wrong. I don't know. No, I've seen it, and a majority of the time someone gets either paralyzed or poison, or the whole team gets it. That's it, and it's either one, and I'm just like, what the fuck? This is some dino donkey right here. But let it be known, you have an alternative. a very well easy alternative. 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 An alternative that this guy didn't want you to know about because he wanted to continue the outrage mob. I'm not trying to say this in Kingdoms is a scumbag. I'm not trying to say that. I don't want to send the man any hate. Although, in my last video, I was really fucking pissed off at him. And I swear to God, if he does something stupid again, I swear. Because I got college work to do. I got shit to do. And frankly, going after a guy who clearly after getting so many views from Pokemon, views from the Sword and Shield hate train, is desperate to keep it alive as much as humanly possible. I frankly do not care. I'm just saying right here and now, the man hid this willingly. He hacked the game to get a lot of this info. He hid the effect damage. He hid any of the the ones we did. Hid any of the special moves. He just wanted to show them and then say, look at how ugly these guys are. You're not funny. You know, some people are gonna say, but well, this is not your taste. No, trust me, I've seen funny people. I've seen funny black comedians. This man ain't funny. He ain't really funny. Trust me, I know. No troll meme lords. I've seen their content. They're actually good fucking memes. This guy's just some loser who clearly has no comedic skill. Just saying. This Pokemon has the move that can both paralyze and or poison your target. And you're telling people that you need to get a $60 game to get a Pokemon. Come on, that has something that can paralyze all targets, regardless of type, when this Pokemon can do the same thing, regardless of typing? Me half stinks. The guy is adding this shit to make it sound like Game Freak is being greedy. To which I didn't add. Also, this is where I found the info. So just something to man, don't tell him I sent you. Just keep it hidden. I'm just saying. I think the man's hiding info. That's all I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying. But then again, he is Galarian Verlisify, so frankly, hiding information to him is probably nothing new. Am I gonna stop taking these digs at him? No, I'm not. I'm gonna continue for as long as I can. But anyway, yeah, that's all the time we got here, guys. So next time, keep in mind, if people are gonna tell you, oh, well, I have to pay $60, you know, I have to pay $60 for this, or $60 just to get a Pokemon that's been used for competitively good and viable. Just tell them, you know, you can get another one that can both paralyze and poison your targets for free. It's called Toxtricity. You can find them in the wild area. Just keep that in mind. You can always just tell them that there's an alternative. There's always an alternative to things. But some people always tell you this is an ultimate. You can either only get at this game to get it or nothing else. Anyway, this is your boy, Gun of Alone, signing off. Be sure to like, subscribe, share this video, subscribe to post notify any future uploads. Farewell. I just am really shocked that he would hide this. So I'm just gonna title the video, so this is Gigantimax Toxtricity's ability. Why weren't we told about this sooner? His ability. That was hidden from us. It's gonna be difficult to title this video. I'm just gonna be like, Toxtricity's G-Max move, and Distant Kingdom hidden information on it. I'll figure something out.